What's up, guys? Today is day 327? 22? 22. 20 something, I think, on our journey to 2000. And in today's video, we're going to review a tournament game I played in person yesterday. And then we are going to play a 10-minute rapid game. So I played with 81.9% accuracy. My opponent played with, well, you can take a guess after seeing the game. I went e4. Let's do this. Actually, we'll keep analysis bar on. I went to e4, my opponent went e6, and I was like, ugh, a French defense, but okay. We go here, and I've studied this for my online tournament, so all of this was book moves. I felt like a freaking pro, right? It's move like 6, but my opponent knows all of this. I castle, he brings out the knight. I bring the knight out, he brings out his knight, I take, he takes, I take, he pushes a6. And from this point forward, I think I was worried. I saw this attacking my bishop. I saw the bishop coming to b7, putting long-term pressure on this. I knew this would be terrible. So I thought, let me keep my knight safe and go kind of bring the queen out. Maybe redirect the bishop like this way. Maybe bring the knight back and bring the bishop here to attack. And so first I defend the knight, which is a book move, but apparently better move was bishop b3. Just bringing the bishop back. Like, this is the most obvious looking move, right? So my bishop doesn't get attacked, and I'm still keeping pressure here. But, like, I didn't do that. And actually, I want to study that after. He brought the queen here, and I'm like, okay, now I'm thinking bishop here. I'm thinking bishop here to d3. The reason I thought e2 was to come here, so after he fianchettos, I'm ready to just trade it off. I don't want to deal with that annoying fianchettoed bishop. I thought, okay, queen e2 looks like a really, really cool move, and this actually gives a slight, according to the computer, it's like it's like basically fine. But I thought, I don't like this because my queen is kind of forced to stay here to defend the bishop. And then I start thinking, rook e1 looks really good because it allows my knight to come in and pin the pawn to the king, and maybe there's some tricks, the knight gets developed. So I stupidly play rook e1. I don't know how. My opponent was playing fast, and he was a younger guy, and I think that intimidated me, and I just overthought the position, as I always do, and I just completely blunder my bishop. So, I mean, no matter what I do now, I blundered a whole freaking piece. There's nothing I could do, right? I'm trying to make stuff happen, and I just resign here. Move 25. Just horrible, horrible, horrible. Now, what I would have done is probably queen e2. You could see computer gives a slight, it's basically even. There's also bishop b3, apparently. And I was thinking at this point to go bishop e2. The idea behind bishop e2 is that I can have this immediate thing over here and get rid of the bishop. Now, apparently, in this position, there's something better. Bishop f4. If he takes, I guess I'm taking with eyes on the rook. If he attacks, I could take here. So, yeah. So instead, I thought bishop e2 was a clever move, but apparently bishop d6 kind of makes it bad. After bishop d6, I thought h3 is fine, but there's h6 and maybe there's some kingside attack. I don't really understand. I would have gone rook e1 maybe. Castles. And now I don't have any tricks with my knight. I will say I also considered, okay, if let's say he does this, I considered this move. To try to kick away the queen. To set up my knight this way and bring the bishop, but then my rook is kind of stuck. I can't get onto the e-file. So I was overthinking 3 moves in advance. I understood that he could bring the queen back, fianchetto the bishop, without even understanding that this is an idea in the French. And I just blunder my bishop. It was the saddest thing. I would have at least been happier if I lost due to, like, you know, not seeing something crazier, but this is just sad. This is sad. Like, I can't analyze this as well because I don't understand my mistakes as much. And instead of going c3, maybe I had something else as well. You know? I think rook e1 looks interesting. It looks like my knight's getting attacked. It looks like, oh, you could just attack here. But I guess not. This move, I think this is actually similar. We looked at something like this where the other pawn is still alive and they push the center pawn. And bishop f4 is the move. What a crazy looking move, right? What a scary looking move, but it works, right? Because the pawn is pinned. If you try to move the pawn away, we could take attacking the queen, attacking the knight. There's a discovered attack, and that's it. We win the game. So I should have understood that this pawn push is not really a threat, and pushing this pawn doesn't really do anything. Rook e1, just immediate pressure, which is funnily enough my instinctual move here. I just didn't want to start hanging all these things. But again, bishop b3, let's say pawn comes here, and even though he has this bishop coming in, I now have maybe some sort of trick bringing the knight here. Apparently not. Computer disagrees. But, you know, I thought maybe something was there. Computer says bishop h6, which just looks crazy. Why would I give up my bishop? But maybe there's something here. I don't know. Queen f3. Okay, what if he just protects here? Oh, we take the knight. So this is a fork. Wow, that's actually really clever. That's really clever. So after this, we could give up our bishop to go for this fork, winning a piece, essentially, right? And if queen b7, we could take, and now we're just winning because this is like this. But I don't know, something still looks off to me. Or maybe this is still okay. Oh, this is a mate. So g3, some random move. Yeah, we could sack the knight here. I think this, and this is losing, right? This is losing. I mean, there's a lot of ways you could lose this position. Probably just taking here is already losing, but this is a mate. So, yeah, interesting. Now, what if he doesn't take? What if queen goes to b7, I guess, to prep the rook from coming in? Like, what is the idea here? Can I bring the knight here, attacking this? Like, this opening is so crazy, man. I don't understand. Well, I guess here now we don't have the fork, right? So the bishop is probably forced to come back somewhere. Computer likes bishop g5. If attacks, takes. And then we have a lot of pressure here. Something like takes. I don't know. Again, I don't know the ideas. Queen h5. I don't really understand. I guess we're putting pressure here. Oh yeah, we are. So that's the idea. Let's say some random move. We could take here, because if takes, we could even take with check, right? And we have this check also. So this looks pretty nice. Yeah, this is just completely winning. There's a lot of tricks here. A lot of tricks. So now I know. Just bring the bishop back. We want it to keep an eye here. It's a prophylactic move, which means it's a move in like knowing that something else will come. But really sad. I started asking around. I asked the guy, do you ever blunder like that in your games? He's like, no, not over the board, and I don't blunder two-move tactics either. And then I also talked to my like the coaches I work with, and they said the same thing. They haven't for like they basically don't. So it made me kind of feel like shit, like I'm really bad at chess. Why didn't I take this pawn? I guess it looked kind of scary. I don't know. But yeah, it's really bad. Really bad. So knight taking here, I just push the pawn forward, right? And there's no threats anymore. I think bishop will come here, I castle, and it's fine. I don't know what there is, yeah, to overthink here. This check means nothing. Maybe pawn pushes instead. Allows the queen to come out. So I'm expecting a castle here. But yeah, I was very sad. When we're playing against a Canadian. They probably expected me to take the pawn here, but queen comes out. There's so much pressure in the position out of nowhere. I'm still probably fine. I probably should have taken the pawn. So I don't know. That's the thing. Like when I showed when I showed the coaches my first game, for those that didn't see, it's on the channel as well from last week, a week ago, or something like that. They were like looking at the game, and they basically they're like, "Oh yeah, you're up a pawn. You're gonna win this game easy." And I'm just thinking like, "Yeah, I'm up a pawn, but I'm scared. I'm scared of everything. You know, I'm scared of something that may happen." So kind of interesting how they analyze the position versus how I analyze it. You know, I'm scared of everything. So bishop coming here looks like the idea. I could kick it away. Really, this is kind of annoying. I guess knight coming here is good. Do we need to castle yet? We don't need to. We could bring the knight here first. Try to settle that first. I think this is smarter. Because we don't need to castle. Bishop here is not scary. We can take. And maybe bring the knight here. I don't know. Okay. I guess this is something. I don't really understand. Oh. I thought he would take. The whole point was to take like this, but okay. Let's let's take. Okay, and now we have this move attacking the pawn. Now he could come protect the pawn, in which case we could just bring this back and we're fine. Do we have any other moves? I think this makes sense. We have pressure. I think this is kind of forced. Okay, he's trying to get a quick checkmate like I'm an idiot. So we're gonna castle first. This move, I'm gonna bring the knight back. I don't know, what else can we do? The fact that he has bishop pair is a little annoying, but so do we. Yeah, if pawn comes, I think we're just forced to... Actually, we have this move. That's kind of a cute little move. We're gonna go here, though, targets the bishop. Our opponent, I think, is playing bad for an 1800. Just blundering pieces. And I feel pretty good. I think I should play fast. I should just not blunder pieces. I have to keep that in mind. Like, that's basically how simple the game of chess is. If you don't blunder pieces, you're fine. Now I'm thinking pawn here, bishop here. I think that's good. I mean, this... Are there... I mean, we come here. Is there any real target? Maybe. 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 I'm saying maybe a lot. This also doesn't really stop the knight from coming in. Right? Could start targeting. But... yeah, it could get kind of annoying. So I'm kind of tempted to come here. Then again, bishop here is fine. Right? If here he doesn't have this knight move because of the pawn, he could come here. I think we just bring our bishop here, let him take. No, we just said why would we let take, right? Here, 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 here. Yeah. If he puts the bishop there, there's no knight to attack. So, but can we get our knight to safety? We always have this. Let's do that. I'm actually not sure about this move. You know? Not sure at all. I mean, our knight could redirect maybe. So, there goes all our time of thinking. So bishop goes here now. And then, what is this targeting? Not really anything. We just want to connect our rooks. I think it's very important to connect rooks here. And yeah, now it's not that scary. We have this pawn move. It blocks our bishop, but it stops the knight from coming in. We could push this. He'll go back. Maybe come here trying to block it. He'll come here. We go there. He goes back. And then we could take. But then he takes. Also, he could just take right here. Oh no, because of this. I don't know what I'm saying. But I think this is fine now. We're up a pawn. His rook can't get in because of our knight. So attacking the knight seems like a smart idea. Which means I'm tempted to go h6, g5 as a way to stop the pawn from pushing. So this targets this. I mean, we were planning to go here anyway. Where does the bishop go? If bishop comes to the middle, attacking our bishop... we could come here, allow him to take, and we take. I don't like that, though. So, what's a better move? Well, we could bring the rook here. But then we blunder this. Actually, a little bit annoying. We could come here, let him take. Rook comes here. The idea being coming here. But then bishop comes back. You know... not so simple, maybe. something like here. That allows this though. Here, rook comes in. No, it doesn't, because we would take. I think we have some tricks here. I actually think we have a trick. Here, let him take. Rook comes. Maybe rook comes here actually. Takes. There's no checks. Alright, let's do it. The other idea is we just open up the bishop. And the trick here is to win the rook. Right, if he attacks, we just take. Okay, we come here. Push that knight away. I don't know where it's going. Maybe it comes here. We attack. Yeah, this is just really, really strong. I didn't even see this. Maybe it was better than taking the rook. I didn't see that it forks the rook too here. So actually coming back like this might be the best move. But then you give up the knight. So yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. Here. If you come back here, we just take. There's no tricks, I don't think. Yeah, maybe I should have let him take our rook by taking, right? We win a piece, essentially. He could take, we could take. He could take? No, I don't know. Maybe this is fine. Because now his knight is hanging, and we have this pawn trick. Pawn bishop trick. And this is where the Peert's defense comes in handy, I think. It allows the knight to see a lot. Now here we could take, I mean, yeah, he could target this. But then we just take. He takes. We take. And we should be winning, right? Like takes, 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 takes. He checks. We move. Yeah. I think that makes sense. Do we have any other options? I mean, I think this is fine. Because we don't want him to block off our bishop. Although, maybe that was fine too. So takes, right? Takes. We don't take the rook. Because we have a discovered attack. He takes. We take. He comes in with a check. We move aside. He takes. Or he just gives us a rook? Huh? What's the idea here? Okay. I guess he was scared of the discovered bishop. Okay, now we're just winning. I think it's time to push this bishop away. Pushing it this way is worse. It opens up the bishop. Was his idea this? And we could just bring the rook here, right? So let's attack the bishop. I think this is a good move. Yeah, we need the bishop out of here to try to trade the rooks like this, right? Bishop can come here, that's fine. And now we're gonna bring our rook here. Now he has this move, our rook comes, oh, a little tricky. Actually a little tricky. I think we need our bishop somewhere else. It's a little tricky. Because here he brings the knight. Right? Bishop can come here. If he takes, we take. Ah, it makes sense now. It makes sense. We're also threatening checkmate. Yeah, I think this is winning. I mean, pawn c3 is an interesting move, but I mean, I don't think it does anything. Yeah, like this does not matter. It does not matter if he takes this. It does not matter if he takes this, because this is a checkmate. Should we protect stuff? Probably not. Like it doesn't matter, right? Although this, And then this looks pretty nice. Right? Here, if he comes here, we come here. He could take, but then we take. Actually tricky. Really pretty tricky. I don't know how the position got this tricky. Rook here. He takes, we win. Rook here. Bishop here, maybe. Takes. I mean, rook here looks like an obviously good move. But it's not. I said bishop here initially, right? What's wrong with this move? I don't think anything's wrong with that. So let's do it. Yeah, we take. He takes. He'll have the bishop pair, but yeah, I think this is fine. Now we could take. We could take. He could take. We could bring the rook here. Brings the bishop somewhere. We take. He takes. I have check. Yeah, I think this is fine. Easiest to simplify when you're up material. Okay, and he resigns. Alright. We actually thought there. I think Henry wants a rematch. Anyway, we played with 86.4% accuracy. Yeah, this was just a clear blunder. I could have taken the pawn. I gotta start calling out bluffs more often. You know? Like, this looks so scary. But this just stops it. So, I kind of saw that correctly. All of this was good. So here, what should I have done? Bishop d7? Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. I thought castling was fine, though. And I thought this idea was fine. Computer likes rook e1, though. Okay. What? Rook e... Huh? No, knight c4. I was like, rook e1 is not a move. Knight c4. Okay. Yeah, already taking advantage of these types of ideas. We go here instead. And here, yeah, I could have done this. Right? This has this attack. But computer even likes taking the bishop, which is... I think I said this. And I could take here. Wait, how did I miss this? Why am I so bad? Oh, I said I shouldn't have moved the rook right away, right? But this was fine anyway. I just completely winning. And here the bishop move was the best move, and here there's nothing you could do. For example, you try to stop this. I'm forcing this, right? If you, I don't know, try to save the bishop, you might think, oh, it's just a trade. You're getting checkmated out of nowhere. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you watched this far, say golden sun, because this looks like a golden sun, even though it's just a circle. And have a great one. Bye bye.